My boss has suggested we use personas in our marketing plans. What are they and how do we use them? Recently a lot of people have started using and talking about personas in terms of marketing plans. In this episode, we're going to explore what they are and how to use them. Okay, so first of all, what are marketing personas? Personas are fictitious characters used to represent your various segments. The idea is that you give your business segments a personality, and that makes them easier to market to. Look, sometimes you see completely different adverts on the TV for the same company. One may be a little risque and funny, the other may be sweet and homely. The chances are they're talking to two different personas. In this example, maybe a younger person and, for sake of argument, a housewife. Personas can help you understand and explain your segments. So how do you build a persona? To build a persona, you need to do enough work that you could actually interview that persona and interview them and get useful answers. It's almost like interviewing all your customers, but you're in fact interviewing a stereotype. There are 6 steps you can use to building a persona for your segments. Number 1, for your market, describe your critical business section and give them fun names. May seem silly, but if you can't define them or give them names, they're very hard to give descriptions to. Number 2, factually describe them. Who are they? Where do they live? What do they drive? What are they like? Give them a context in which to live. Number 3, describe their values. So having described the context in which they live, what do they believe? What do they care about? What's important to them? Number 4, get under their skin and find out really what motivates them, really what drives them every day. Number 5, define the value they receive and the emotional connection they have to you and your product or solution. Number 6, give them a face and show them graphically. It's really important to make sure you give your personas real names, real personalities, whether it's Roger Racecar, Sally Hybrid, whatever it makes it easier to understand. Create pictures or cartoons of them and get their clothes right. It's interesting how important that can be. The more real you make them feel, the easier it will be to market to them. Okay, number 3, the problems with personas. Whenever you do anything, there are some challenges. And with personas, you're building people. They're not real people, they're stereotypes. At some point, the only real way to understand your customers is to talk to them. The more data you get, the better your marketing will be. I've often found good personas come from really good market research, but they don't replace it. So the bottom line is this: sometimes customers are too abstract. Making personas can bring your segments to life.